Hey everybody, what's up? Tim here. I hope wherever you're at, you are doing awesome and crushing it. Thanks so much for watching. The title for today is how to find fuel in times like these. So right now I'm out in nature, pretty awesome morning. The sun is coming up, it's cool, it's breezy, and loving life. But I gotta tell you, I didn't wake up like that. I woke up this morning feeling pretty discouraged, pretty depressed, and just not feeling like I wanted to get out of bed at all. And part of the reason for that is because if you're like me, you're in the middle of COVID lockdown and our life has changed dramatically. Much of what we know has been put on hold. It just seems like we're getting up every day and going through the motions, and that our lives have become so much smaller. We're sequestered to our house and to our local community. And we're used to going on trips and traveling and going to concerts and restaurants and just living life full on. And when that's gone, it can become really, really frustrating. So how do we find fuel during this time? How do we find the passion and the energy and the excitement to keep going? Well, as I was out walking this morning and doing my devotions, I was hit with a really, what I consider to be powerful idea and a way to help us find fuel during times like these, a way to find fuel to keep going. And it's what I'm going to call the 100-day, 360-degree challenge. And what this simply consists of is committing to a few sets of actions that if you take them every day over the next 100 days, you're going to come out way better than you went in. And not only that, you're going to get excited about your days because you're going to be seeing contribution, you're going to be seeing service, you're going to be seeing growth, and you're going to be excited because each day you're going to get a little bit better. And as we get better and better each day over time, that acts just like compounding interest in your stocks and in your bonds. And pretty soon you are significantly more improved. You're significantly stronger, significantly more valuable, significantly better than you were just a few short weeks ago. So if my math is right, 100 days from now is August 25th. So what I want to challenge you to do and what I'm going to do is over the next 100 days, I'm going to try to take one action every day in each area of my life that matters to me. So as I sat down and thought about what areas of my life matter to me, I came up with pretty much 7 areas that I know that when I honor these areas, they're going to help me be fulfilled, they're going to help me to add more value, they're going to help me to move toward where I want to go, and they're going to help me be successful. But I know also if I don't honor these areas, they're going to keep me from becoming who I want to be. They're actually going to work against my success, and I'm going to walk away feeling devalued and less than. For example, relationships with people. I know that when I honor those, I always feel better, and it's part of my calling. But if I ignore those, I'm going to feel even worse. And I don't want to get to the point 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years from now where I've neglected a really critical area. So I'm committed to put one simple action item, one small action item in each of the areas of my life that matter. So for me, I've got 7, and they're my faith, relationships, my purpose, my finances and fitness, recreation and development. Those are my 7 areas. So what I would challenge you to do is think about those areas of your life that are the most critical, the areas of your life that you really want to honor and that you can't afford to neglect. Shouldn't be too many. If you've got 10 or 12 or 14, that's probably too many. So I would suggest 4, 6, maybe 8 at the most. But pick a set of areas of your life that you say, these are what my life is about, and these are my priorities. These are the things that matter most. And then I want you simply to ask, what one small action can I take in each one of those areas every day that's going to make me feel good and lead me to believe like I'm making progress and moving forward? So for example, maybe you take your finances. Maybe every day you just balance your checkbook. And you know that if you balance your checkbook every day, that is going to set you up for financial success. Or maybe it's looking at a different company every day and asking, do I want to invest some money in this? Do I want to put some money in the stock market? Do I want to put some money in my 401k? Do I want to put some money in this bond? And just take 5 or 10 minutes every day to research something that can help you move forward financially. Or maybe from a relationship perspective, it's spending 30 minutes with your significant other, or writing somebody an email, or just penning out a quick thank you note to somebody. I would make these action items as simple and as easy as possible, and I'd make sure they're no longer than 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most for each one. But I know that if I act in each of those 7 areas every day, 100 days from now, I will have taken a combined total of about 700 actions. Imagine what kind of benefit you and I will get by taking 700 actions. we're going to find our life is significantly better. We're going to be able to look back on these 100 days and say, I made a ton of progress. And because of that, each day now has meaning. Each day can provide fulfillment and passion to you. That will get you fired up. Just simply locking down on those simple areas of your life. For me, it's 7, but simply locking down in those areas of your life and saying, every day I'm going to take one simple action. And then the next day I'm going to take one simple action. And you focus on that. When I went to basic training, I wasn't a very good soldier. But one of the cool things about basic training is it removed all the distractions. And I could place 100% of my time and energy and focus on getting better at being an Army soldier. And when I came out 6 weeks later, I was better. One of the cool things about COVID is it's removed the distractions. And I don't like the situation we're in any more than you do, but it's allowed me to really focus on who I am, who do I want to become, and challenge me to create the life that I've always wanted to live on the backside of COVID-19. I'm looking at this time almost like basic training. This is a time to focus, to lock down, to get really serious about those things that matter, because at some point this is going to come to an end. And at some point this will just be a memory. And that usually happens in the blink of an eye. So I want to take advantage of this time. But I also don't want to let the days just go on and feel like I'm stuck in a routine that isn't going nowhere. I want to add energy and life and passion. I want to find fuel during each day. And by taking those simple actions in every area of my life and in every area of your life, I think we're going to find the fuel that's needed to keep going, whether it's 100 days, 200 days, or 300 days. But ultimately, you're making a huge investment in you. And I promise you, if you do this 100 days from now and you come out with 2, 3, 7, 800 action items that you've taken, you can't help but benefit from that. And you're going to look back at this time as a tremendous investment in you, and maybe one of the things that you use to springboard your life and your future and your destiny right into the place you've always wanted it to be. Maybe this is one of the greatest gifts we've ever been given. So I want to invite you to take the 100-day, 360-degree challenge. And the reason why I call it 360 degrees is once you've established those areas of your life that are important, it's almost like every single place you look, you're getting better. Every single place in your life you look, you're making progress. So everywhere you look, 360-degree circle, every single place you see, you're more prosperous, you're more successful, you're more fulfilled, you're more exciting. And if you do that, 100 days from now, on August 25th, you're going to be jazzed, you're going to be passionate, and you're going to once again look back at this time as one of the best things that potentially ever happened to you. So this is Tim with today's SCE saying, how do you find fuel for a time like this? You take the 100-day, 360-degree challenge. Take one simple action every day in those areas of your life that matter to you, and watch what happens between now and August 25. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome, awesome day. I'll talk to you soon.